baking or bringing something to the party does not have to be stressful. I love being mindful about the gifts that I bring for other people. Something that is so magical is bringing something that you've made to someone's home. And it doesn't have to be complex, but a couple of weeks ago, I brought a box cake to my friend's birthday party and I frosted it myself, and I will insert a picture, and it turned out wonderful and beautiful. And it was such a great time, and everyone loved the cake, and it was a box cake with just a few modifications. It was delicious and everyone loved it. And so I made another box cake today to just indulge in the evening. We do our evening walks, and I thought, what a beautiful way but to incorporate a beautiful layered box cake into the evening. And I added to this a pack of pudding mix, a half a cup of honey, and some lemon zest to just do like a vanilla honey lemon cake. It turned out a little brown, but that's all right. We're going to go ahead and layer it up. I have some buttercream frosting, and everything is from the pack. I don't want to stress myself out with learning all of these new ingredients. I would rather just amplify something that is so simple and not stress myself out while trying to do chemistry to make a beautiful cake. So I have my hands nice and washed here, and it's just so wonderful how small gestures can just really elevate a moment. It took all of about an hour of getting it baked, prepared, and bringing it to my friend's house. I'm going to move this, and we're going to start with one layer at a time. I have the cutest little tiered shelf, so I'm going to go ahead and use this for my cake and go ahead and place this completely cooled cake down. It does have a sunken hole in the middle. I'm not going to shave off any of the top. I'm going to just lay it flat down and frost it and lay the other one flat down on top and avoid the little lump. So cherry preserves, buttercream, and I may add a little bit of honey to the buttercream and just kind of play with it and have fun. It doesn't have to be particular, especially when it's not like a crowd of people. It's just for my husband and I. And for my friends, I did just a basic vanilla cake with the vanilla pudding box and like a whipped icing because I felt like that was easy for everybody. But it's nice to consider everyone when you're doing a cake that may be out the normal. This honey lemon cake may not be one that you want to take to a party. And if you're spunky and fun, you might as well go ahead and take it. What's fun is when people ask you to bring something, you don't have to bring something that is boxed or pre-packaged or from the store. You can make it personal and put your own twist on things and bring something that's more exciting and more fun. And a box cake just looks like you spent hours doing something when you really didn't. And it's really not that hard to frost. I'm going to add some honey in the buttercream frosting just because why not? It's a honey lemon cake, and I'm going to just mix it straight up in this thing and then add a little more and mix it straight in this thing. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I might even change my mind halfway with some stuff that I do, but it's all just about being mindful and having fun with it. And I think this is just going to add such a great spin to my husband and I's evening. I can see him outside right now doing the lawn. I think it'll add just such a great spin to our evening, to watch a show, have a slice of cake. And I think I see him, he's trying to kill the weeds. If anyone has any tips on how to kill weeds in the lawn, let us know, because he's been doing this for about 3 years trying to get the grass right. Don't mean to put his business out there, but I'm going to just stop there. And again, it's all trial and error. It's all fun. It's all about giving yourself that grace. And I'm going to go ahead and layer on this frosting, and my cake is nice and cool. This is such a beautiful part of my evening. Just thanking God for everything that I have and being grateful and showing that gratitude by just taking care of my home and indulging in little small things and, being able to look out the window and see my husband in the lawn. It's just such a great feeling to have such a great evening and just be around people you love. And it doesn't have to be perfect, right? It doesn't have to, this cake may not turn out that great. But it's all in those little moments of just taking time to do something that gave you peace and joy and gratitude. The air fryer went off because I have some lemons that are dehydrating in the air fryer, but I'm going to pull out some cherry preserves. And honestly, with this, I'm going to get it a little smashed up. There may be times where you feel like I'm tired, I'm stressed, I just need to show up. And, you know, if I'm feeling like that, I try not to go. But when I do show up for events and somebody asks me to bring something, I do enjoy making it something meaningful, even if it's bad, even if it doesn't come out the way that I intended. It's such a conversation starter and an icebreaker to be like, yeah, I made that, you know, and sorry if it's not that great or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be perfect. And so here is that layer of cherry preserves. And here we go. Let me get a closer spin on it. Here is that layer of cherry preserves and that thin layer of frosting. I'm going to do a thicker layer and try to get the bottom also, but I just wanted to show you kind of what we're working with right now. Here are my dried lemon. And I put these in the air fryer for 20 minutes and flip them occasionally. And I want to decorate the cake with this. I went ahead and sliced them small. Some are imperfect, which actually adds to the cake. But yeah, I went ahead and sliced them small. And you can actually dip these in like a honey also to make them shiny. I'm going to go ahead and layer on my second piece of the cake. It just is so fun and so beautiful. And if you don't enjoy this, then you don't have to do it. That's the fun part. Okay, so I thought I would stop while I'm ahead with the frosting, but it looks pretty. And I forgot how I was going to do this. Sprinkles. That's what it was. This. And then I'll do lemon. Ooh, I think it looks good. All right, I have one dehydrated lemon left. And it's not a lemon cake, it's a honey lemon. Is saying that this is boxed cake. It's so beautiful. I'm absolutely so happy with it. It's so pretty. I honestly cannot wait to cut into it because there'll be a little bit more color. And looking at it now, I'm like, there could have been a little more color going on. But this is my second cake and it's so beautiful. And I can't wait till my husband comes in and sees this, and then I will go ahead and cut on into it. Thanks, babe. Holy moly, that's a moist cake.
Yeah, very good. Delicious.
Looked scary, but came out good. Wow, that's really moist. I'm shocked for the color, you know? Fun with box cake.